Hey guys, this is your Jomba. Welcome to the channel. On 23rd of June 2026, Professor Makau Mutua, who is the chairperson of the panel of experts on compensation of victims of human rights. It is quite a mouthful. Panel of experts on compensation of victims of human rights. Samahan. Released a statement on the status of the process of compensation of victims of human rights abuses during protests. And in the statement, there were some figures that were included there, and I am going to read them, and I'm still going to have them flash on the screen. I'll have the statement on your screen. So victims of death are going to be compensated, their families are going to be compensated 3 million Kenyan shillings. And according to Professor Makau Mutua's panel of experts, there are 115 victims since the year 2013. People who suffered severe injury are going to be compensated 1 million shillings, and these are 24 in number. Moderate injury are 500,000, and these are 137 in number. Minor injury are being compensated 50,000 shillings. There are 60 victims, according to the panel of experts. Sexual offences victims, they are going to be compensated 1 million shillings, 8 of them. People who suffered economic loss are going to be compensated a whopping 50,000 shillings, and there are 4 of them. Now I want to ask questions. My viewers, if you can, please help me in the comment section so that we can be together here. You are telling me from 2013, when President Uhuru Kenyatta took office, until 2025, there are only 113 Kenyans who have been killed during protests throughout those years. That is 13 years. In June 2024 alone, there are hundreds of Kenyans who were shot and killed outright around the country. Just the other day in May 2026, 24 Kenyans were shot and killed around the country during the fuel protests. May alone ni 24. Professor Makau Mutua anatuambia ati watu 115 sawa ndio wameuawa kuanzia 2013. My viewer jamani, let us be honest with each other. Hii list kwanza, why are they not giving us names of these victims? Why are they not making the names public? Another issue I have here, my viewer, is the injury part. Severe injury are being compensated 1 million shillings. Moderate injury are being compensated 500,000 shillings. Minor injury are being compensated 50,000 shillings. So, what is severe injury? If you are a medical doctor, if you are in the healthcare field, wewe ni nurse, wewe ni daktari, sawa, hebu tuambie, what is severe injury and what is moderate injury? Because I don't even want to go to minor injury kwanza. Tuanze ku differentiate between severe injury and minor injury. Because severe injury, does it mean you are incapacitated? Ulivunja spinal cord, so now you cannot move anymore. You are domiciled in one place. Na moderate injury, how do you differentiate and how do you grade between moderate and severe to determine that a moderate injury will be paid half of what severe injury is? Minor injury ni nini? Tusaidiane tafadhali hapo kwa comments, my viewers. Let us help each other. What is a minor injury? And you are telling me, sawa, from 2013 to date, there are only 24 people who suffered severe injuries in the hands of this rogue government. Personally, I know one in Karatina who was shot in the leg na alibidi afanye nini, akue amputated, huyo mguu katu. How many of you around the Republic of Kenya, how many of you know victims wa severe injuries? How many of you know victims wa moderate injury? Kwanza, how do you differentiate between severe na moderate? Tuanze hapo, me I'm confused. And then hii minor injury inalipwa 50,000. What does it even mean? What is a minor injury? Nilipigwa na rungu, nikapasuliwa hapa, nikashonwa stitches. I mean, come on guys, let us reason out here. How did they come up? How did they determine the amount of money to compensate for injury? Sexual offenses, you are telling me from 2013 to 2025, there are only 8 Kenyans in 55 million Kenyans who have been violated. Seriously. And yes, I am very much for privacy of victims of special offense of sexual offenses. So, because of how society tends to judge such victims. But then, Professor Makau Mutua needs to tell me, ametoa wapi 8. The final one, which is even worse, is the economic loss one. You're telling me, in the whole of Kenya, since 2013, all the demos and protests that Baba Raila Odinga has hosted and has organized, all the way to 2023 Sufuria protests, where young men in Luo Nyanza walivamiwa kwa boma za mama zao, wakapigwa marisasi, wakauawa. Tukuje June 2024, the loss of property yenye ilifanyika na gunzwa wa President Ruto. And then you are telling me there are only 4 victims who suffered economic loss in the whole of the Republic of Kenya, 55 million people around the country. And then the compensation is 50,000. Yule mzee alichomewa supermarket, 50,000 itamsaidia na nini? Because I don't even want to talk about just a normal shop in town. I'm just talking about something about tumeona kabisa imechomwa supermarket. What is 50,000? How do you arrive at 50,000? What is the valuation criteria to come up with a 50,000 shillings as compensation for economic loss? And then you tell us there are only 4 victims. Aye, Professor Makau Mutua bana. Let us be serious with each other. Let us be serious with life. Let us be serious with life. I have been very, very categorical. I completely disagree na hii mambo ya compensation ya victims, especially death. Sawa? Anyone who was killed, there is no amount of money that is going to compensate for the loss of life. No amount of money, whether it is 3 million, it is 10 million, it is 100 million, it is 1 billion. You cannot replace a human being. I have disagreed with human rights activists. I have disagreed with human rights defenders who are supporting this compensation idea. Sawa, because I totally do not agree that human life can be replaced. Ni kama yule jamaa wa Mombasa aliuliza President Ruto, wacha tukuje tumuue mtoto wako, alafu tukupatie nini? Tukupatie hiyo milioni 2, sijui milioni 3. This is your Jomba Mobili Magodi. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much for your comments, your likes. Keep on sharing this content to your friends and family. Support the channel 0799 428 109 on M-Pesa. Asanteni.